The Falcon and the Winter Soldier Episode 5, Truth, is now out on Disney+. I'm going to tell you guys exactly how I felt about this episode. But before that, let me know in the comments below, what did you guys think of Episode 5? Did you love it? Did you hate it? Smash it down below. Hit that like button while you're there as well. And don't forget to click subscribe as well. And, I mean, wow. What an episode. So, we're going to talk about it. Let's do this.
Perfect.
Okay, so Episode 5, Truth, of the Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Wow. I mean, just wow. The last episode, Episode 4, was my favourite episode. This is my favourite episode of the season so far. This was an incredible episode. Not because of the action. Mind you, the action was incredible as well, and we'll get to that. That wasn't what had me being like sitting there on the edge of my seat like, wow, this is absolutely fantastic. No. You would think going into this show, that's exactly what would be the best part about it. Not in this case. This episode is one of the most powerful episodes I've ever seen in TV. To be quite frankly honest. It's incredible how they're able to do this in Marvel, of all things. You would think Marvel's just this action superhero genre film that wouldn't be wouldn't be that powerful, wouldn't be that deep or anything like that. This episode is incredibly deep and has so much heart and so much power when you discuss these characters, when we get the character interactions, when we see these certain characters really tested to their limit. Boy, oh boy, you gotta start off with John Walker. Wyatt Russell is absolutely incredible as John Walker. Absolutely incredible. And the way that they started this episode with his character and the fallout of what is occurring is incredible. It is so powerful. I'm sitting there and I was just like, oh my god. Like, this is some raw emotion coming from John Walker and what's happened. And the whole Super Soldier Serum is like meddling with him as well. And he's trying to justify what he did was right. And he doesn't want to listen to anyone else. And then you've got Bucky and Sam as they walk in. And they realize, look buddy, we know you've made a mistake, but you can't have that shield anymore. Because that's not what Cap is all about. It was so powerful. The whole fight, what made this fight so good was the action was incredible as well. But it gave me Civil War vibes as well. When Cap and Tony and Bucky are going at it. Like, that wasn't just a fight. There was narrative, story narrative to that fight. You felt the emotion throughout that fight. You felt the pain from Tony. You felt the pain from Steve. This, I felt the pain from John Walker. I felt Bucky's emotion in the fight. I felt Sam's emotion in the fight as well. And it's just absolutely unbelievably incredible. Just the storytelling throughout this fight. And this whole entire fight felt like a struggle and for that shield. It felt like it was a struggle between all three of them. And that was incredible. And that is fantastic storytelling. Then we get to the Zemo part. I thought Zemo's part with Bucky was incredible as well. That was powerful as well. Seeing Zemo say, look, I know exactly what's coming. I'm ready for this. I'm done. Everything I'm done. Like, this is it. And when Bucky hands him over to the Wakandans, is just, and he's there. Zemo, his arc is complete. He's like, I've made peace with myself now. I've made peace. I know what I did, and yeah, I'm cool with it. I'm cool to live out my days over there now. It was just incredible. Then you get to the press conference when they absolutely are slating John for what he did and stripping him of all these things, and I'm sitting there and I feel sorry for this guy. Like, I honestly feel sorry for the John character because he just watched his best friend die. Yeah, the emotion's there, and he's trying to explain why he did what he did, and they're just like, we're stripping you of all this and that, and he's like, I did everything you... And the way that Wyatt Russell plays this scene is incredible. It is powerful. The way he explains, like, I did everything you asked of me. I've done countless stuff for you. And it was just an incredible sequence and scene. It was one of the most powerful speeches in the MCU. Like, that whole scene was incredible. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. And then we transition to Sam and Bucky. Their relationship's built, and they're talking about how, because they've got the shield now, they're talking about it. That was incredible as well. But I mean, I almost got over, flew over it, sorry. Sam goes and sees Isaiah. That was, I was moved. I was blown away of how incredible that was. How Isaiah is telling his story. Sam's understanding what actually happened, what's going on. And Isaiah's giving the speech like, it doesn't matter. They don't want a black man to have that shield. And I thought it was so powerful. It was so incredibly powerful. And you just see Sam start to understand what is actually happening. Then you go to the Bucky and him transitioning. And then when they're there and they have the shield. And they're throwing the shield, catching it. Then they have that dialogue. It was incredible, that dialogue. Like, Bucky pouring out his heart and basically saying, like, this is why I feel like this, and I'm sorry, I was jealous, I was this, I was that. And he's just unloading all on Sam. And then Sam says to him, you need to stop living like by other people. You gotta stop that. You gotta make, who are you? You gotta live by who you are, not by someone else. And I thought it was so great. And it really, the character of Sam and the character of Bucky have been so well done in this and given us so much development. They are incredible. And Sam's development at the end there, where we see him training with the shield, he realizes, you know what? And what I thought was good as well was Bucky also said about having a black Captain America, and he said, we never thought about it, like how much impact it would have in that. And I thought that was incredible. Absolutely incredible. I love this episode. Now we're going to go see what's going to happen next, where this is the climax episode coming. There is a mid-credit scene as well with John Walker making his own shield. So he's obviously going to be back. And I think we're going to get a big all-out battle in the final episode. I'm all there for it. Carly's going to stop this vote going through. I want to know what it is that is in that briefcase that the Wakandans gave Bucky to give to him. But I'm all for it now. I cannot believe how incredible and how powerful this episode was. I thought it was a great character moments. Some great powerful speeches. The dialogue was great. Everything about this was great. And I'm looking so forward to the season finale next week. I cannot wait. So make sure you let me know in the comments below. What do you guys think of episode 5? Did you love it? Did you hate it? Smash it down below. Smash that like button. Hit subscribe as well. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.